Hello, my love bugs. Okay, so it is before 6 a.m. because I know I do these things early. And it is time to talk about my January goals. I started this one in November. I'm going to see how I've done so far. And, okay. So, when on my weight loss, I had a slide back. I gained 2 pounds. You know, I got to be honest about these things. If I'm going to talk about my goals, I have to talk about the good and the bad, you know, because sometimes we want to pretend on YouTube like everything is hunky-dory, everything is working out right until it doesn't, and then we come on and then we, you know, we cry and we do things. So I'm going to do my skin while I'm talking to you. So this is my essence, my, you know, this is my first one of me trying to make my own essence, and I think I'm gonna tweak it the next time I make it to make it even better. So that's my plan. So that's why I haven't really talked about it, because I'm gonna do some tweaks to it and make it really like supercharged, awesomely good. And I think I want to try to make the serum too, but okay, let's go back to that. So anyway, yeah, I gained 2 pounds, but since the beginning of the year, this is what, the third when I'm doing this, I've lost some of it already. So the goal is to lose 12 pounds. I'm giving myself something that's a little bit easier, and I'm going with 3 pounds a week. That's, you know, I'm gonna go for 3 pounds a week. And so with that, let me just tell you some things I've done. I gotta let this sit on my face for a couple of minutes. I have not been as active as I should have been. I mean, I've been lazy, especially for me. I mean, I've been a person who walks everywhere, who, you know, gets some activity almost daily, and I haven't. And, you know, it's gone down and down since I closed my studio back in 2013, which, you know, after I closed my studio, I'm a belly dancer and I did other classes. I was tired, and I think I just let go of all that because I was kind of sad that I had to close it, things like that. So, you know, I mean, I haven't been riding my bike. Ugh. So I put this ring on. I can't get it off now, y'all. Okay, so my hands are a little swollen because this thing normally just comes right off. Okay, so there we go. We'll just have to let that sit on for a few minutes. Yeah, so I hadn't rode my bike really, things like that. So I really have to put that all back in place this year. With saying all of that, the first thing I've done is I have committed myself to teaching a belly dance class once a week. I'm not getting paid for it, which is so crazy because I'm so used to getting paid for dancing, but I just needed to give myself the discipline of doing it in order to make it happen. So I'm doing that now. I start in a couple of weeks. And so now I have started dancing. I'm working on my playlist and I am dancing again. And I danced for the first time yesterday. And whew, it was eye-opening because I'm really out of shape. I am super out of shape. I mean, I am so used to being able to like just, I can do an hour belly dance class like that. I can work myself out, but I think I need that because maybe with this inactivity, I'll lose weight. Because for me, it's always been difficult to lose weight, but I wasn't taking care of my, okay, so I'll go into that in a minute. From a exercise standpoint, because I do a lot. So getting my heart rate up normally takes a lot for me. So I'm going to be checking my heart rate because I think my heart rate is going to be higher than I'm used to doing this, because it would take a lot for me to get to that point. You know, I mean, I could like go ride 10 miles and my heart would be just like, hey, how you doing? And like, I used to do that. I used to go to the gym and I'd be like I ride my bike to the gym, and then I get on I ride 7 miles to the gym, about 5 miles to the gym. Then I would get off my bike. Then I would go and get on the, you know, the elliptical. And it was like, I was having to like really push myself to get that burn that I needed. So I'm going to see how this works now. So I'm going to put on my eye. I'm using this Dermapeutics Hyaluronic Eye Lift. I just got it because I've been using the other piece of it. So I wanted to try this. So I'm using this on my eyes now. And in the morning, I'm actually going to do 2 today. I decided to do 2 things for a minute. So I'm doing that. And then I'm also hula hooping every morning. Forcing myself to get up and hula hoop, because hula hooping is so good for your abs, you know. And I've gotten out of the habit. I used to teach a hula hoop class, a hula hoop fitness class. I've always hula hooped. That's one of the things that I've always done for my stomach, to keep my stomach flat. Haven't done it, so I'm gonna be consistent. You know, I'm putting this in my plan to do and everything. So that's where I'm at on that. And then also, when it comes down to food, I'm finally at this place, because I've never really dieted in my entire life, but I'm finally at this place where I'm not dieting, but I have made a change in how I eat. You know, I'm watching my carbs a little more. I'm putting more protein in my diet. I've been plant-based for a while. And that's the other thing with me, like, so those are the things I'm putting in place. Like drinking water all the time. I've always drank water. I don't drink a lot of sugary drinks, things like that most people have to deal with. I don't eat a lot of fried foods on the regular. I have them every once in a while. Those are things that usually will help somebody drop weight quick when they let go of them, but they're not something that I've always done. So I've never really had to, you know, that's never really been an issue for me. Okay, so I'm going to put on my Dermapeutics Hyaluronic Lift Serum on my face. So that's the first serum I'm putting on. So, yeah, so it's been, so I have to, like, so now I'm, you know, hell, I'm older. I got to be real with myself in order to lose this weight. And I'm really trying to lose weight. My goal is 75 pounds this year. I didn't tell y'all that. My goal is 75 pounds this year, and I'm chunking it out. You know, and really working on it. So, yeah. So, I am making sure that I take, you know, that I eat better. And with that eating better means that I gotta cook again. Like for a while I wasn't cooking. You know, me and B can be very lazy. She gets Uber credits. You know, we live by, you know, going to get some food, and it happens because it's just 2 of us. You know, it's just the 2 of us. It's just the 2 of us. So, you know, we don't necessarily go and, you know, have to cook. So now I told her, I said, this is the year we got to get back to doing better about ourselves and everything, and eating healthier, eating, you know, food. So we got to cook more in the house. I know it's like crazy to say, but when it's just you and you're both grown, it's like, oh, we ain't got to do all that cooking, you know. And I was a mother. I cooked for years. So, you know, okay, so those are my excuses. Let's go back to what we're talking about. Okay, so goals I have are to really, I'm working on my focus, and part of my goal, of course, I've shown this already, and it's going to be in my December haul and favorite, you know, all that. But this is my Law of Attraction planner, and I have this. Go look on my page, on my Amazon page. And oh, by the way, if you go on my Amazon page, you can hit, they have a follow button now. Go hit the follow button, because every time I put new products on there, it will update so you can see some of the products that I put on. And understand that I don't put products on my Amazon page until I've actually used them, I like them and everything. So I'm going to be spending, that's part of what I'm going to be doing, is working on my Amazon page. So I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff on the Amazon page of things that I've ordered, that I like, that I want to share with you all. So trust me, you'll see a lot of stuff on there, and it's all kinds of stuff, because I order all kinds of stuff off of Amazon. But anyway, so this is my Law of Attraction planner for this year, and this is my planner, and I am in love with it. It is helping me to focus. It is it has a lot going on in it. It can be overwhelming because it wants you to write your life statements. It's really about focusing yourself and working a year of really putting the things in place to get you the big dreams and goals, things that you want. So it has all this, like in the beginning, it has all these things to work on, how to, you know, things that you should be doing for yourself, things like that. And so it can be overwhelming, but if you chunk it out and take your time with it, it'll be an awesome thing to do. So every day I'm working in it, and I'm doing some of the things that it says to do daily, and then I'm going to take a little chunk of it every day and work on it until I get it done. You know, the beginning part done as I'm working on my goals. You know, it's got my ideas and my notes and everything. This is the best planner ever. And I got stickers and everything. I'm already, you know, I'm ready for this. I'm ready. I want some more stickers though. Okay. If y'all see some cute stickers, feel free to let me know about them. Send me the link so I can order some. I'm just saying. Okay. And then with that, so that's the thing. And then I'm doing with the channel, you know, I'm going to put some things in place to keep me from driving myself insane. And because I can be overcritical, I can worry about things too much. Okay, so the next serum I'm putting on this morning is the Derma E Advanced Peptides and Collagen Serum. This is okay serum. I think I saw something else I want to try, but yeah, so I'm looking for a new one to try, because this is okay. This is a decent one. But it's kind of pricey, but not, because you get like 2 ounces, so it's a lot for the price. And you can always find it on sale at Ulta. You can always find Derma E on sale from like Ulta or on the Walgreens site and stuff. So yeah, so that's what I'm working on. Oh, and on my eyes, I think I'm going to use this, which is my Energy Deve eye gel, which is the Illuminating Anti-Fatigue Cooling Eye Gel. I'm really into my skincare this year, so you all are going to see a lot of skincare coming up, because I'm really that's going to be kind of one of my focuses this year, seriously, because we are at that age where this is important, and, you know, skincare is real important. When you get 30 plus, especially 35 and up, we need to take better care of our skin. We really do. So there we go. All right, so we're gonna let this stuff sit on for a little bit. Yeah, and then so that's what's going on there. Okay, now something else. Hold on. Okay, so with working with the Law of Attraction Planner, I'm getting back into some books that I want to reread and put back in place, because, you know, sometimes we just don't do those things. So one of them is, 2 of them right now is The Road Less Traveled by M. Scott Peck, and Women Who Run with the Wolves by Dr. Clarissa Pinkola Estes. Now, this particular book is in my Books That Changed My Life, and I think I'll put that right here. So if you want to look at that video, there's a video about books that changed my life, and Women Who Run with the Wolves is one of the ones that changed my life. So I want to start reading that. I think I'm going to read, you know, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Some very classic books, because I'm not this huge person, let me just say that, who reads all these like self-help books. I've read a few in my life, and some I've started and did not like, but these are some that like really, really were part of, you know, my evolution. And we are always evolving, and that's what we always should be doing. So let's think about that. I'm also putting back in meditation. So I'm doing guided meditations every night as I go to sleep. I have actually put them in my community tab, a couple of them that I love. So feel free to go ahead and check those out. Let me know what you think about them. And I'm doing more of those things that are about my vibration and getting back to those things. So like, for instance, I'm going to get back into my goddess work, working with those things that are about my femininity and things. And so with talking about that, there are certain aspects that I don't really discuss on this channel, because I don't know how it's going to be received, you know, so I don't talk about that. Yes, I do my tarot cards. Yes, I'm into astrology, and I'm into destiny cards, and I've written charts for people, and I do things like that. And I have, you know, done things on goddesses and how they relate to us as women right now, and how they are actually more about understanding your femininity at the, you know, and things like that. And so I want to get back into those things, and I'm trying to figure out how to put them in place. Now, honestly, with the goddesses, the way I think that I'm going to wind up having to do that is because I teach that as I've taught it as a class, and is if I do it, and you all let me know if you all would be interested about those things, is that those will have to be more of a private, those will be private, and they will, and for the goddess work, like the class and everything that I teach on that, I think that'll have to be something that you would have to purchase from me, and I'll do a private live. That way we don't have to worry about trolls. It'll be very tight, and it'll be very focused. And I like doing it as a live because then there's an interaction, and we can discuss things and talk about, you know, you can ask questions right in the moment, and I like that vibe. So if you'll be interested, it wouldn't cost that much, maybe $10, you know, and it's, you know, for the classes, $5 or $10, I'm about $10 for the classes. And I can get back into that and pull my information and, you know, make sure, you know, send the information out when you take the class, things like that. So, you know, just to help, you know, for all of us to grow as women and men, you know, because some men need to understand the goddess too, because the goddess lives in them also. So, you know, it's a very intuitive class. It's about, you know, tapping into your femininity, understanding your strengths, where they lie, how to move with them. Like I said, I also, you know, and things like that. So I'm getting back to that part of me that that really helped me through some things, and I let it go because I started doing other things, but and it's time to get back to that. So, you know, I'm getting back into my yoni eggs. I'm getting back into that. If you all would like for me to do a live about yoni eggs and things, we could do that one day. Let me know. I'm open to, you know, talking about them. I'm not an expert, but I can explain my experiences with them, resources to like really learn about them and things. And so yeah, that's one of the things. So, you know, just let me know if you'd be interested in that. You know, with the channel, this is for real. Here's some real channel thoughts. Those are some of my thoughts with the channel, and I want my channel to continue to grow. Oh, time for me to put a spray on. I'm into these facial mists, and this is the one I'm using right now, which is the Body Shop Cocoa Calming Face Mist. Ciao, ciao, ciao. I put way too much on, but it has one of the best. It has a great sprayer. You know, you gotta love the sprayers that feel like just a mist me. Okay, so yeah, so I'm thinking about, you know, my channel, things I'm gonna be doing on it. It will continue to be what it is. I would like to hear, you know, of course, any input you have, any thoughts you have on the things that you like on my channel, the things that you feel are missing on my channel, so I can, you know, adjust it or continue to do things. I know everybody likes the IDGADs. I'm going to get back to them. I just felt like, you know, I didn't want to become just an anti-hauler, you know, so I will get back to doing those. I'm going to try to put those in rotation once a month. So I'm going to be doing those. I got to put that on my list of things to do. And oh, and then I'm working on my vision board. I forgot to talk about the vision board. So my vision board, I'm going to be working on my vision board and getting that together and things like that. Also, there's a lady, and I have to see if she still does this, called Lisa Michaels. I got to see if she still does her things about the moon cycles and how to relate to them in reference to life and everything, because the moon is very important to us as women. We have that's another thing I talk about in my goddess things, is that the moon, we do identify with it and how we can work it into our lives again. And so anyway, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to go more than 20 minutes. So I got a couple of seconds to talk to you all. So yes, so these are the things for January. I'm kind of all over the place. It's the beginning of the year. February, I'll give you a little more focus and we'll talk more. And you have a great day. And always be brave, be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.